this better?
Yes.
Okay, first and foremost, right, for layout, one of the main changes here is that initially like this area here is for dining, so it's a bit too small. So we decided that the owner wanted a wet and dry kitchen. So yeah, obviously this part here would be our dry kitchen, or wet kitchens will be inside here. Now one thing to take note of for this is that okay, this is our initial walkway.
Yeah, so we are standing at the main entrance
Yes,
now.
and right now I'm standing here. 会不会很暗啊？这种感觉很暗这样。
不会很暗。
不会哈
Yeah,
，OK 哈。
不会。Maybe you can.
Yeah, so yes.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. So right now I'm standing here. Okay. So this walkway here, what I did is, in fact, right, the original walkway is already pretty decent. It's about 1.5 if you minus away the wall. Okay, so what we did is, I see that this beautiful space here with the kitchen, I decided to just eat in a bit more. Okay, because we are tearing down this wall, I'm reconstructing our kitchen itself to give the walkway a wider space. So it looked very grand. It looked like something that you'll see in, for example, landed property and stuff like that.
But it's okay.
Okay.
I can go.
Yeah, so I just want to give it a very not a typical BTO HDB layout that you'll see, because upon entering this will be something that will impress the guests or whoever they come to your house. And the next thing is that I also want that upon entering, right, so you'll see a feature wall, which is something that you see right behind me now. Okay. Yes, so this is the revised layout. Okay, so this is the thing, like the feature wall that you're seeing right behind me. And initially this part here, this flooring, we want to use a different like a tiles, whereby the rest of the area here, right, you see you have a very wide walkway. Initially you want to go for decking, but we decided, okay, let's just use like timber tiles instead. Okay, so this is something really pretty, and we are very thankful to Mina and Kobe from KDOT for helping me with this project. By the way, guys, this is our first collaboration with KDOT, so we are so excited and so happy with the end results. Yeah, and in fact, Mina is just behind. Later we'll get her to show her face. Okay, right now we see the house first. Okay, so I think enough talking already. It's time for you guys to come inside the house. So let's go. Come in. Okay, so after this feature wall here, okay, one thing about this feature wall is that I wanted to give it like a 20 beading detail. So instead of a very flat profile, I want it to be like a framework. So with two artwork here, and upon entering, the guests will be so impressed. Just look like a big art installment, like an art piece. So you have pictures inside the frame itself, so you'll look lovely. Yeah, so this will be something that I want to impress the guests. So, okay, as we move on inside the house, you see, this is the large walkway that I'm talking about. Yeah, in fact, the length itself, the width itself here is about 1.8. So it becomes like really like a statement piece that will leave an impression on whoever that came to this house. Yes. So yeah, as you come on in, you see the flooring. It's like a timber strip flooring, because I'll give it a really like a foyer. I zone this space out as a foyer itself. So this will be a timber strip flooring. Okay, so as we move over here, now you guys may be wondering, where is our shoe cabinet? Okay, typically like people always like to build, shoe cabinet is either like behind here, like one wall, or maybe here. So it's a bit boring. Okay, so what I thought of is I want to incorporate the shoes cabinet in a very unconventional location, which is my carpentry for my wet and dry kitchen itself. Okay, and for the door, instead of the baton strip design that is always commonly used, what we decided to use is like a wood paneling, like you see this rounded details, and I'm really thankful to K-Dots for helping us to customize the color to stain on the wood itself so that it matches our laminate colors as close as possible. So yes, I really appreciate the effort there in trying to keep this intact, because initially by default the field selection is either too orange or too reddish. So I'm very happy with this color. This really look lovely. And this is where our shoe cabinet is. You can keep like really tons and tons of shoes, baby. Yeah. Smart, right? Yes. I know I'm smart, and this is so pretty. I love it. Okay. So of course with this, right, not to worry about the hygiene issues lah. Although you guys may be wondering, when this is like the bottom kitchen cabinet, and then the hygiene how? Though because we have got that taken care of, this in fact like a divider panel. So the only setback for this is that since shoe cabinet occupy like half of the kitchen bottom cabinet, the other half, the other side for the kitchen cabinet will be shallower. You can still use lah, but of course it's not the really deep depth that we are talking about. Okay. So one thing that I like to elaborate here is also our wet and dry kitchen, because upon entering I want to give it a very spacious effect. So over here I use like a fixed glass panel, to cover up the wet kitchen itself. Fixed glass panel and glass door. And as you look at the details, something that I really appreciate initiative thought out and provided by K-Dots is that the finishing for the fixed glass panel itself, they help me to add the black frame on top. That is very thoughtful and very, very pretty. I like it. Okay, so shall we move to the kitchen?
Yes.
Okay. So then just pause a while and thank you guys, those that just joined us for this house tour. We are at one of my latest project at Clementi. Okay, at Clementi, this BTO project. So yeah, I hope you guys love it. So let's carry on our tour. Okay, so over here, this would be the dry kitchen, like an island table counter. Okay, whereby we have a solid surface top with this is what we call a waterfall, whereby the top continuing down to the floor itself. So this is something that for this design it will fit perfectly instead of just terminating on top. So you got a good finishing. And why I choose the waterfall design is also because I want to frame out my this paneling now, so you got a very good finishing here. If not, you will see the laminate profile. So everything look very clean. Okay. So behind me is a huge fridge with the tall unit for our oven. Okay, tall unit for our green oven itself. And okay, you can come in. Okay, so over here, come in and you will see like this will be the back of the feature wall, whereby when you first saw when you enter the house. Okay, so our kitchen cabinet, there's plenty of tabletop space here, and in fact, what you see here, all these accessories is in fact for you guys. If you guys have been following us for some time, you'll know that we have owners to do styling and buy accessories also lah. So sometimes we'll buy like really unique accessories like this that look like like a milk bottle, milk, that kind of stuff. I have no idea what this is for. So apparently it looks like milk powder, but it's salt for salt or pepper. Yeah. Okay. So we also have a water dispenser here. Yeah. And the usual top and bottom cabinet. And our dish rack, blah blah blah. Inside here, broom system. Okay, and I like these details that done by K-Dots, whereby they add this panel. We raise the top cabinet above slightly. So instead of like being like so aligned, so we raise it slightly with this panel behind, whereby you can install your switch and also your LED lightings. So this is something that is nice and thoughtful. So with this panel, you can decide where to position the switch. Okay. So over at this side itself, behind here is the tall unit for the oven. So we have some open display here. And as usual here, we don't have any backing whatsoever. But we also don't want to see the ugly HDB tiles. So what we did is we screened it and painted it. Yeah, paint it instead. So over here, more storage, more bottom cabinet. Okay. I hope you guys are enjoying the tour so far. Yeah. And if you need me to speak louder, just sound out to Bobo. Is holding on to the camera itself to help with this live. So just let me know if you need to speak louder. Me to speak louder. Okay. Come on up. Let's go see the rest of the house. Okay, now I'd like to bring you guys back to the foyer area again. Okay, let me just close the door. Okay, if you realize that for most of my projects, especially my modern luxe or modern contempt projects, right? I don't really use like really huge luxury element like huge marbles or plenty of gold, you know, like a very like a very
the show flat, show flat picture in Taobao.
Yeah, show flat picture in Taobao, the very Ching Chong Goyish palace kind of style to carry out my modern design. I like to really focus on like understate glam, like your fine detailings, how you play with the colors and the details. Let me just show you some quick example to let you understand that. Let's just start with this profile. Okay, this whole cabinetry is how I conceal my bomb shelter door. So of course it has a certain depth that need to be built. Yeah. So let's just start from the front here. So the front here, the side profile here will be where I install my light switches. Okay, and to make this side profile doesn't look that intimidating and bulky, I created this like layering, like a 20 protrude out frame with a 20 recession details and a 20 frame again. Okay, and I use a different laminate, like a solid black, to make it seem like you're using like a strong element, like a metal element. Yeah, to carry out this detail before I move on to this part here, which is our TV box area. Okay, so over here you can either install a handle or you can create like a finger gap like this. So you see over here, this is how you maintain consistency, like 20 gap, 20 gap. So you have really nice line details here. Yeah, so this are really the important, the small little details that will make a difference. Okay, as we move on to here, right? Okay, if you look up, like I also use like a black groove line. Yeah, because laminate, one thing to take note, 8 feet, so there's a limitation. So you can use groove line to really create a nice joint effect. Okay, as we move on to this part, Okay, another thing that we always need to tackle for HDB is that HDB always have beams, huge beams. So you need to find ways to take that into consideration and beautify it so it look like part of a design. Okay, so this is how I design around my frame. I have this like huge, like 30 centimeter frame here. So I create this open niche area, okay, to really segment up the space, to split up the space. And I specially install a black metal shaft here, so it look more bespoke and slim. Okay, but of course, if we would want to really enhance this further, right, you could have installed like a spotlight here. But why I didn't choose to do it, firstly because it's a beam. Okay, so you can't freaking install a light beam itself lah. And the last thing I want to do is to have like a gao profile, a very thick profile here just for the spotlight. It just doesn't make sense. So I think that this is good enough. Okay, so as we move along here, this huge door here will be our bomb shelter door. Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah. This huge door here will be where we conceal our bomb shelter. Same thing, we have the 20 reset gap. Okay, now for the last details that I want to show you guys here, based on this whole carpentry here, is how I terminate the corners. Whereby we specific that we want to have, usually we use inlay, but this is what we call a corner inlay. A small corner inlay to terminate the corners itself. Okay, now let me explain to you what this corner inlay is for. On this side is to terminate our laminate. Okay, on the other side it's like a termination for our wallpaper. Okay, so you have really nice finishing here. So little things like this is very important. It will cost maybe a bit more just to do this, but you really feel the difference one now. And why I want to do it this way is also because we are trying to manage our budget. Because if I want to really laminate out the rest of the picture wall here, it's gonna cost quite a fair bit. So I especially look for wood wallpaper that can match with our wood laminate. So I'm very happy with the color. You almost can't tell that hey, this is in fact wallpaper.
Right,
Yeah.
so this is laminate.
This is laminate.
Then
this is wallpaper.
This is wallpaper.
Yeah. So
Can you tell?
yeah, I think it's very blend very nicely. Sure, right? You cannot tell, right? Yeah. So this is also very important because you see this part here is carpentry. So if you don't do this finishing, you'll see the side profile which is
Correct.
very ugly like very mass market style of doing things. So simple details like this can make a difference. Yeah. Therefore you don't laugh. I'm just being really honest here. I want to encourage people to like do made like that lah. Got difference one.
Okay.
Okay. So now continue to our TV feature wall here. Now details again. So I want to have the very asymmetrical kind of concept again. So my wood wallpapers, I think come until like roughly about this line where I would have in mind to zone out my living space. Okay, so again here, you can come closer to check out the details again that Kita did for us, which is really fantastic because I am so particular about all this like inlay, corner inlay, and all the metal works. So I want them to help me finish up. Over here, the application is a bit different. Instead of a corner, it's a U channel. Yeah, so it's like a U channel, like a shadow line, but using metal. So wallpaper, U channel metal, then after that laminate again. And this is a wall light. Then after that, yes. Then after that, continue the same profile before we have our the TV feature wall. And for TV feature wall, to manage within our budget also, we decided instead of using laminates and carpentry, we use like partition boards. Okay? But one good thing is also I don't want my TV console to look too intimidating, too bulky up. So what you see is just this really small profile that is protruding up, but like half of it or more than half of it in fact is concealed inside. Okay? So yeah, the rest so far is from Kesslery. And yeah, I really like this rug. I know a lot of owners, you all scared of rug, you all say allergy and all. So I also don't like those very furry one. I like this kind of very easy maintenance one. Okay, then next you will see, ta-da, the rest will be our accessories and styling. Like all these cushions are really lovely. There are small details that make the difference. And just now owner did ask so can we leave all this behind for them? Like, by all this, of course, because all this is for you guys. Jay and Joel, is for you. Okay, this is something that we do. Yep, including our tables, whatever you see here, all the plates and the enjoy, all this is for the owners. Including this cute little fig plant. Yeah, it's for the owner. Okay, so same thing lah. So we don't just help them to buy furnishing, we help them to buy accessories also. So over here, yeah, we have nice wall light and yeah, decoration. And behind basically is our dining area lor. And I really like this table. It looked pretty expensive. Then again, like we always say, we are the Taobao expert. So this is from Taobao, and we are glad that it arrived in good condition. Based on what I see, there's no chip or anything like a chip off or dead or missing piece. So the owners, yeah, very lucky lah. Maybe 好人有好报. So yeah, the owner steady, I must say the owner. Right, Mina?
Yes.
Yeah, very nice owner. Yeah, thank you so much. And yeah. Right, so you guys have seen our foyer, our kitchen, our living space, and the last thing that I don't talk about ceiling fan. All my life I talk about ceiling fan here under ceiling.
This one approved. Very nice.
Approved, haiku, okay. Then let's just talk about lights. So if you realize, I really like the whole ambience. Light is something so important that you guys should consider investing in. It's also something that I don't want to help owner to scheme on or 省钱, buying online. So I will often push for locals lighting with locals on-site warranty. So also for ceiling, like you can decide where should be your lighting placement. You see how we design our lights, different areas we use different lighting for different setup. So all these are very important elements. So try not to, we use spotlight like instead of the downlight. Those that square one or the round, the jidak one that you pop, then you on, then the whole house got light. Basically those that you can buy in Geylang or Balestier. Okay, so let's just move inside. Okay. I'm just being like very honest with my life. That's just how I usually present myself. I hope you guys are okay with it because I really hope you guys can learn something from my life itself. Okay, so this is a common bathroom. Okay, what we did is we overlay the house. For BTO, usually there's no need to hack, because when you hack, you affect the waterproofing and all. So you can just choose to overlay it. And what we did here is we designed this console. Then the details that I play here is the group line. And also we get this like a nice round mirror with lightings. Yeah, from Taobao also. And you have the fixed glass panel and drop details, and instead of like a shower curb. So I really like this. And yeah, including other sanitaries is also we haven't purchased. And oh yeah, you know HDB you all always have the grill, right? The grill, the honeycomb grill. So yeah, we changed that also to acrylic panel. And what the team did is they even have all this like a straight profile to keep it more to look less flimsy, to look more sturdy. And one thing I like to show you guys is I like this kind of consideration. I think it's very thoughtful to have this, to use this grill instead. So instead there's any leakage, so water can go down. It will not really affect the carpentry lah. So yeah, this is something really nice to have. Okay. Now if you see this bathroom, right, sometimes you don't really need to really use a lot of tiles one. Like this, I just use one tile for my floors and wall, and the whole feel is there already. It's not too messy as well. Okay. Now let's move on to our master.
People asking where is the storage heater?
Storage heater, it's outside. It's at the service yard area. Okay, now we move to our master. Okay, slowly we go in. Now we go to the master room. Okay, master bathroom again. So if you come in, the master bathroom has a different vanity design. Okay, because WC we can't really change the space lah. So this will be our vanity top, and our mirror will be here stretched across the whole space. So we created like a sliding mirror, just one panel, so instead of two. So one side can be like for display, and more storage here. Okay, and as you come inside, okay, now this is something master, I invest a bit to use like really huge, like 1.2 by 2.4 tiles. This is like a feature walls itself. So instead of the or it's like 30 by 60. So this will be a bigger profile wall. So it look really grand and really pretty. And like over here you just see two slabs.
Very nice.
Very nice. Okay. Yep. Okay. Now let's move on to our master. Okay, so welcome to our master bedroom. Okay, so welcome to this cozy space. One thing that owners for BTO projects, sometimes when you guys want to go for king size bed, right? You face some space shortage lah, which is something that we will need to tackle here lah. Okay, but before we move on to talk about the bed itself, let's just talk about wardrobes. Okay, so as you have gone through, if you have gone through the house with me from the start to now, thanks for staying. You have known that for this house, I really emphasize a lot on the details, on the small details. So for my L-shaped wardrobe, same thing. Okay, since sometimes when owners say that they want wardrobe with door because they don't want open concept, and they want to use laminate, so this is often one of the tricky part that we need to think out of the box. Okay, how to make it nicer, how to make it unique, more bespoke, what new things to try. So one of the new things that I tried for this project is that instead of the cutout handle, what I did is I want to continue the design element and thoughts from the rest of the area over to the bedroom itself. So same thing you see here, I customized like a really recessed metal black handle that stretch all the way throughout to the top itself. So yeah, really thanks Kato for helping us to find this also, to customize this. I really love it. So this is the handle for wardrobe. Okay, ta-da. Right, Okay, so other than this handle, we also have like a groove line here lah. Yeah, groove line here. So all these handles and groove line, it become part of our details lah, to segment the entire wardrobe, so it make it look nicer. Okay, so just now we talked about space constraint, especially if you want to go for king size bed, right? So this is how we go about solving it lah. Basically, now our first challenge is how to give both sides, like a bedside table space, whereby you guys can put your phone, can put your watches or charge your iPod and stuff like that. So on the right side, we have a space for a small bedside table. Okay. Now, on the left side itself, over here, we have this open display niche, just right by the side of the bed. Okay, so you can put your phone here, or electrical points over here, this part. Yeah, so this small space is where you can charge your phone. Okay, but of course such details over here, same thing, we continue like the framing work. This is something that you see in the front upon entering the house. So you see this element back here again. So instead of seeing like a very boring, like flat side panel of the wardrobe, you see this feature again. Yeah, which is really lovely, something that I'm so particular about. Okay, so but of course when you design this, you need to take into consideration the height of the bed The height of the bed, it has to be lower a bit, so it is slightly higher, so it's easier to use. Also something that we need to think about. Okay, yep, we have we have officially come to the end of the tour, so maybe we can let you guys check out some more details here, the wall light, the hanging lights. And one thing I like about this house is that actually seems like today sunset is meh, but over here I think they will have pretty good sunset. Okay, great. I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Thanks for joining us. Let's go out now and chit chat to answer your question. If any, try not to give me too difficult questions. Okay, so maybe you can sit over here. Okay. Okay. Wow, shit. Wait first, you gather the question bowl. Let me get my coin.
Okay. So if you guys got any question you want to ask, feel free to reply here. 杰宇 say 超级美。
介意 yes, thank you so much. OK, 好，
休息一下 breathe。
现在在线有几个？来
94个。
94个。OK， 还好，94个应该不会 make things too difficult for me.
Okay. So, there's someone asked, why is your renovation all 100K above?
我就知道 confirm 是会中这个问题。OK, I'll answer that later.
Oh, you answer this later? Okay. Understand you say accessory is for us, is for consumer and for C, or we need to pay?
Accessories is a budget that we will factor upfront for the owners itself. Depends on the size of the house and how many areas that we need to style up. Yeah. So usually it will be a budget to empower our decorator stylist to free play and buy whatever she thinks will be suitable for the space once we confirm the design. So it will be something that something that there will not be a lease that we provide because there's just 200 over things to buy. So if I want to let you to choose like a 3 spoon, like which one you want, 3 fork, like that, I think choose until don't know when. So yeah, that's why accessories is something that you trust us with lah.
Okay. Just now when we walked to the bathrooms, someone asked, why wasn't the accessory inside? It's not black, like to match the things outside.
If you realize for my wall tiles itself, it's already like dark in color. My mood is already dark in color, so usually I wouldn't recommend going for a black tiles instead. I mean black sanitary fittings instead. Why do I need to cover? Oh, sorry, privacy.
Now to make you look slimmer. No, you are skinny enough.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on, yeah. There's someone asking, can we see the foyer again? Okay, later we'll go back.
Yeah, later.
And someone asking, where is the hanging light in the bedroom from?
The hanging light in the bedroom is from...
I think China.
Yeah, it's from China. Yeah.
Would you post on YouTube?
Yes. Definitely, we will post all our IG live on our IGTV and also on YouTube. Then, of course, on YouTube, we also receive a lot of feedback that they don't really appreciate the portrait profile. So for all our YouTube fans out there, yeah, we apologize because all these videos is really ported from our IGTV itself, and IGTV is in portrait. So that is why we couldn't shoot in landscape itself. Please, pardon us on that.
Yeah, so you can subscribe our YouTube.
Yes, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yeah. There's someone asking, where do you get the toilet acrylic panel?
Toilet acrylic panel.
Ask your ID.
Yeah,
it's part of the renovation.
Yeah,
okay. Someone loves the sofa. May I know where did you get it from?
The sofa is from Castlery.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay, there's someone asking about the measure. I think it's their own house. In this sort of layout, do you think a 2 meter and 0.8 meter stand-alone island will make sense a part of dry kitchen island? I think okay. Yeah,
should be okay.
I think ours is also about 2 meter. Yeah, and then the depth I think about 70. So I think just slightly, deeper is okay for the depth. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Then Jay asking you to show face.
Give her face to face.
Okay. Okay, hold on. The hanging light, the dining is also from.
Yeah, also from China. Yeah.
Okay, then. There's someone asking, do you do restyling as well?
Restyling, no. Yeah, we don't just provide styling services. Yeah, because it's just like a complementary services part of what we do. So we don't like just do that, like specialize in that, no. Yep.
Okay, then what is your favorite area of the reno?
Our favorite areas of the reno for this house is definitely our foyer area, which we go to later on because I really feel that the space from a 1.5 you enlarge just by another 30 cm to 1.8, the whole feel is so different. Yeah, it doesn't, the moment you enter the space, it looks spacious, it looks very inviting, and it set a very impact for whoever enters the house, and I like that. It's something new to me also for my layout, something that I tried.
Okay. There's someone asking, is it for sitting in the living room? Yes.
Yep, it's for sitting. In fact, mostly throughout the house.
Yeah.
Including the bathroom itself.
Okay. We never show the rest of the bedrooms because
Because the rest of the bedroom, we
just
never really
do a basic reno.
Yeah, because the rest of the bedroom sometimes homeowner they just want a little bit to play mahjong lah. So I cannot be. I just show you a mahjong table, so it's not designed by me. So that's why we didn't go in. Yeah.
Okay, so what is the lighting what you choose to make this ambience?
This is 4K lightings. So you mean lightings? As in like the illumination,
I
whether it's
think
warm
temperature.
white, cool white,
I don't know leh.
or
But I think
where
like
are the lights
temperature.
from?
I think temperature.
Yeah,
lah.
temperature is 4K lor.
4K.
3K is the very warm one. So yeah, this is 4K. Yeah, 5K is white already, cool white. Yeah.
Voltage. Okay. Yeah, I think that's all.
Okay.
Let's go to foyer.
Maybe I answer a few questions first lah. Okay, before I touch on the budget, there's something really close to my heart that I want to answer, that I want to share over here. First and foremost is when we do this live, right? Honestly speaking, it's not because we are very free. We got nothing else to do, because we have received some feedbacks from owners that yet to hear from us, that they feedback something really nasty lah. They say, hey Ben, how come like y'all got
You can post
Yeah,
IG story, but
can
you
post
never
IG
reply
story,
us.
You can do live, how come you never reply us? So it's really very sad to hear. It's almost like, you know, almost like my girlfriend is telling me, hey, how come you don't reply me, but you got time to do all this nonsense? So it's like, but I'm working, yeah. So we are just trying to do something for you guys, and there's just a few of us, like we receive like 100 over inquiries like every month. So it's almost impossible to really get back like immediately or ASAP. Sometimes it take up to 3 weeks to a month, or maybe current situation it could be up to 2 months.
Or 3 months.
Or 3 months, yeah. So this is something that we are struggling to cope also, which we hope to have your understanding lah.
Yeah.
So
we want to get in touch with you all through our IG story.
yeah, and you know, it's like I know that it's been a long time since we post IG story, and we're really sorry about that. And sometimes
Well, we're trying to do live lah.
trying to do
Then
live.
to have a Q&A sections, and then
Yeah.
can talk to you all.
So we really want to do that, but every time we do that, it's almost like you see that, hey, you're online already, then you never reply me, then you know, based on like, so I don't dare to be online. So yeah, but I really so look forward to really post stories to engage with you guys, to do more live like this, because although there's a handful of people that that might misunderstood us, but I guess the majority still appreciate what we are doing, which make us want to continue doing all this. Which thank you so much guys for all the support and love. And now back to the budget. Recently we also received a few like bad reviews to complain us, say that, hey, how come your budget so high? They will think that, hey, we look down on their budget, how come we don't want to take up their job? And they even comment that, you know, Ben, as a designer, even if I give you 20k, you also must come up with something, because you are a designer. You cannot turn me down. But I'm a designer, I'm not a magician. So if really cannot, then I will need to tell you cannot. It's not because like we look down on your budget, or we pick big projects and stuff like that. No, it's purely based on our past experience. For example, this house that you see here, the entire renovation, furnishing, everything is maybe about 110. So out of 110, 80k already goes to renovation.
And
So
110 is based on when you start the renovation, because 现在的价钱也是
Yes.
no
correct.
起价了。
More expensive.
Yeah, right now there's also price increment as much as our team try to control the price for us, but sometimes it's beyond our control because you guys always thought that us designers, us ID firm, like choose client. But I can tell you right now, the situation is main con choose which design firms to do because of limited manpower. So they will get to decide, especially those with really good workmanship. Correct. I can tell you there's a lot of main con out there. Okay, even though right now there's a shortage, but good one, just that few, which we really have been working closely with. And which is why they have a certain limitation lah. But of course, with costing apart, it's really down to design, and the requirement. For example, we go through requirement with you, and we don't want to waste time. We will just based on our past experience say we need this much. Means this much. Rather than I tell you that I can quote you this price, then after that. Keep on asking you to top out. It doesn't make sense. Because our style is we often don't really want to pressure like owner into it's just another sales to us. No, we appreciate doing beautiful homes. That would be our priority. It must be complete. It must the budget must be significant enough for us to do some really nice design work or different layout. So you don't get so bored as to see our portfolio, or worse still, see that how come like 1983 standard drop, that kind of stuff. So same thing when we work with caterers, same thing. We also want to make sure that we are able to do something nice out of it, something good lah. So 还没有什么问题。
There's someone asked, do you do wabi-sabi design style?
Wabi-sabi design style, wait for it. We will do a live for our office.
This is kind of like a modern wabi-sabi.
Modern wabi-sabi. I like to do wabi-sabi, and I like to try, not just me, like with my other designers also, we like to try new design. But I can tell you, like for every 10 owners, 9 come to me and say they want modern Luxe. Modern Luxe. So I know I like modern Luxe also, and it's also something that I'm quite used to.
You're good at. Really, Ben can do a lot of different designs. So
I can try lah.
Give him chance.
I can one,
Okay. Okay. So you want to go to the foyer?
Okay, come. Let's go to the foyer again. Okay, like I say, this the foyer that I'm proud of is 1.8 meter high. Hey, Mina, you come lah, show your face. Come.
Okay, if you never come, then my camera come already.
This is our BTO Mina from Kita. Thanks to her for helping us to run the show.
Yay!
Okay, 不错。Okay, so this is our foyer area. So I really like this space. I like the flooring. I like almost everything about this space. I can like stay here, take IG pictures all day. Like I like
IG pictures. Jay here take IG pictures all day.
I can pose kind of stuff. Okay, so I like the furnishing, how the inlay between the tiles and the vinyl flooring. I like this panel. I'm so proud of the shoes cabinet itself. And I like this entire details. I like this recessed niche. And most importantly, I like this artwork. The moment
you walk into
the house, come, let's go out. Let's live the moment. 我关系。So we come from here. You see, we come from here. This is a BTO. You see the BTO view with a very nice view in Clementi that I'm so jealous of because I stay in the east and yeah, east always near the airport so high restriction. You don't have like 30, 40 story kind of buildings. So over here is nice view, HDB, okay. But the moment you open the door and enter, the first thing you see is the artwork. You see? So immediately you feel that you come to like a hotel lobby, like a hotel foyer area. That thing welcome you and invite you. Then you come to this huge space. Yeah. Come to this huge space. Okay, and one more thing.
Yeah.
For all our YouTube fans, please stop saying that I look like Anu. Okay? I have enough of that. Okay? I don't want to look like Anu. And don't ask me to sing 对面的女孩看过来. I'm not going to sing that. Please, are you too?
You guys can okay. You guys can say he look like 薛之谦, but please don't say he look like Anu.
You say I look like 薛之谦 or accept Anu, I will prioritize. I look at your name, I will get in touch with you. But if you say I look like Anu, then I make sure I don't know lah. No more Anu, okay? I don't like Anu. Anu is not cool. Not saying not cool lah. Okay, he's a nice guy, but yeah, nice guy. I don't say a lot of things. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. I think we have come to the end of our tour.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys like our tour, like this house, and I hope you guys also subscribe to our YouTube channels. And going forward, maybe we'll go into TikTok as well. I don't know. So we shall explore. So thank you guys once again. Good evening. See you guys. Goodbye.
Bye.
Boom.